Welcome to Crafty Kids Corner. Today we're going to be making a project for our rhubarb festival in our kids zone. These are garden stones, and you can it's fun for kids and adults really. First off, we have our mold where we're going to put our concrete in. We have our paper template. You put your design in first on the paper, and then when your concrete is set, you put the design on your concrete. So you can use all kinds of embellishments, stones, gems, shells. You could even use small toys like dice or little letter magnets, but the list is endless what you could put on these little garden stones. First we're going to make our template. Right, I use wax paper, but you can use any kind of scratch paper. You pull it out and take your mold, trace it out like so, cut it out, and then you have your little paper template to put your design on. Then we're ready to mix our concrete. What I do first is, usually these hold about 2.5 cups. These you can get them at the Dollar Tree store for, you get 6 for $1.25. And this is the sand mix that we use for the concrete. We don't want any of the concrete with the rocks in it, just the sand type. So like I said, it's usually 2.5 cups that we put in there. You want to make a little more just in case it settles, and that way you have enough concrete in there. So this is all pre-measured. Like so. I had a little bit extra in there. And you want to have your empty coffee can or something that you can mix your concrete in. We will pour the mold concrete, drained concrete mix in there. Add a little water, little bits at a time, and mix it up so you want it to get into a cake-like mix batter. You can always add more concrete mix. It's better to have more concrete mix, that way you don't end up having to make more in the middle of your project. Maybe add a little more water gradually. Okay, so I'm going to get a close up of that. Here's what your concrete mix will look like when it's all ready to pour. Then you want to set that aside and make out your design. Here we have some shells. We can just like put that there and decorate with little stones like so. You can even buy these concrete letter stamps that you can stamp your name in it, or any kind of phrase or any word, which is kind of fun. So that'll be my design. So we'll take our concrete mix, make sure it's really mixed up, and pour it in our mold here. And you know what? You don't have to get these molds from Dollar Tree. If you have like an old cake pan or a foil pan, you might have to grease it with Vaseline first before you pour your concrete mix in. Or you can take an old milk jug, cut off the bottom part and use that. Really, there's all kinds of different ways you can reuse and get a mold. So, there we go. Now we can add our little gems, just like we have it designed on our little template here. Like so. You can even use broken dishes chips and put them in there. It's really kind of fun. You just, whatever you have around on hand. And this takes about 24 hours to 48 hours to dry. Then you can, I would set it away from any kind of traffic area to let it dry. And then once it's done, it'll look like this, all dry. And then you just peel it off the mold, like so. If you're going to want to put it outdoors, I would suggest using a clear coat and spray it, or even there's a Mod Podge outdoor that you can brush on and spray. That way it's protected. And then you can just make your stones and set them outside in your garden to enjoy. Thank you, and happy crafting.